Alright, what's up, guys? Just want to give my thoughts on NBA free agency, in particular, or more specifically, Kevin Love. I think if I was any NBA franchise right now, I would be willing to trade anything to get him. I would be trading everything to get him. I think Kevin Love, even though he's one of the superstars in the NBA, I think he's one of the most underrated players in the NBA, if that can be possible. Um, People were saying in the MVP talk, Kevin Durant, LeBron, Blake Griffin was number three. A lot of people were saying. I think he ended number three in the votes. Blake Griffin averaged 24 points, 9 rebounds. Okay, Kevin Love averaged 26 points, 13 rebounds. He had two more points per game than Blake Griffin, four more rebounds than him. Now we could say, well, Clippers were a lot better. Okay, well, Clippers also had Chris Paul, also had DeAndre Jordan, who led the league in field goal percentage, led the league in rebounding. Uh, you know, Clippers had a cast of players. Um, well, and they could say, well, Chris Paul was out, Blake Griffin was playing well. Okay, well, Kevin Love doesn't have anyone. He has Ricky Rubio. Okay, Ricky Rubio has not been the player people thought he was going to be. Um, and Timberwolves, don't forget, I mean, they were in the West and they went 40 and 42. 40 and 42 would have been the sixth or seventh seed in the Eastern Conference. I think it would have been the sixth seed in the Eastern Conference. So, I mean, 40 and 42 in the West is basically 50 wins in the East almost. So 40 and 42 isn't bad. And like I said, when you're playing killers night in and night out in the West, you have no easy games. Even the worst teams in the West, Sacramento Kings, and whoever the other one was, those were hard games. Or I guess the Lakers were one of the bad teams this year, but um, Kevin Love, I think, can go down arguably as one of the best when it's all said and done, I think he goes down as one of the best power forwards to ever play the game. The stat and the rate of stats he's putting up right now, he's going to have huge numbers when it's all said and done. Um, he's the first player to put up a 30-30 game, over 30 points, over 30 rebounds since Moses Malone. He's a new age Moses Malone, and if you don't know Moses Malone was a murderer on the boards. He was a killer, one of the greatest to ever do it. I think Kevin Love has a lot of Moses Malone in him. Um, but he has everything Moses Malone had: the rebounding, the offensive board, the great defensive boards, the ability to score, and he can shoot 3 pointers. This guy all of a sudden became amazing. I was watching the Warriors Timberwolves game towards the end of the season, and he was having a 3 point shootout with Stephen Curry in the first quarter. I think he started like 5 for 5 from threes. Kevin Love's amazing. Um, I mean, he was fourth in the league in scoring, um, fourth in the league in scoring, and third in the league in rebounding. You know, 26 points a game, 13 rebounds a game. Only, only, only behind in scoring Kevin Durant, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James. Kevin Love was number four. That's incredible. You know what I'm saying? That number the fourth leading scorer. Durant, Melo, LeBron, only guys ahead of him. Um, so if I were a team, I'd be trying to figure out every way to get him. I trade the draft pick. I trade your first pick. I don't care what pick you are. I trade your draft pick and players. There's no draft pick you're going to get who's better than him this year. No one by far is even going to be close. But no, I shouldn't say that. It's a really good draft class, but no one will be better than Kevin Love ever. I know that for sure. There might be some great players that come out of this draft. This is arguably the best class since the 03-04, the LeBron, Wade, Bosh, Melo class. Um, and I'll just end it with saying I think some target destinations. I mean, all this talk of the Boston Celtics, that would be fun. Rondo and Kevin Love, that would be amazing. That would be stats galore. I'm a big stat guy. I like the numbers. That would be crazy. Um, Boston, it looks like Boston. I still believe the Lakers. Lakers, they're the Lakers. They don't have bad seasons continuously. They had their one down year. They're due to get a star for the future. They thought it was going to be Dwight Howard. Obviously, that didn't work. I could see it being Kevin Love, maybe Kobe and Kevin Love for a couple seasons. That'd be pretty fun. Um, but Celtics, Lakers. I've seen talks about the Bulls. Seen talks about the Warriors. Warriors would be good, and I think Warriors have the best trade value if when you're looking at being the Timberwolves. Maybe getting a David Lee, a Harrison Barnes draft pick, kind of thing, or David Lee, Clay Thompson. I know the Warriors don't really want to get rid of Klay Thompson, but if I'm them, I'd get rid of him. Then you get Kevin Love, you have um, Stephen Curry, Andre Iguodala, um, Kevin Love, Steph Curry, Andre Iguodala, Kevin Love. That's amazing. Bogut with Draymond Green. Draymond Green became a really good player in the playoffs. But so Warriors have the best trade value. I see him either going to the I don't see him going to the Bulls. Bulls got too many power forwards with Taj Gibson and Boozer and Noah. Um, I see this with all this talk of Celtics, and I think they need a star just like Lakers need a star. Celtics, Lakers are always big franchises. Um, I see him either going Celtics, Lakers, Warriors. But I'm telling you, NBA teams, if you're listening to me, which I doubt you are, that'd be cool if you were. But anyway, anyone you should be doing everything in your power to try to get Kevin Love. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest power forwards to ever play. You have to get him. All right, peace, one love, cheers.